to my YouTube channel Python Pre to Pro. Today we will going to learn about concepts of core Python. It's my first video on core Python. I will show you how to print hello world, then I will give you knowledge about how to create a variable, then how to declare a list, dictionary and tuple. Then we will use for loop, and I will give you knowledge about what is indentation in Python. So let's begin. First, to write hello world on screen, we just need to use print function. Print function is used to print or give us some output, like we use printf in C. I think so only we can write hello world in one line. Let's run our script and check we are right or wrong. See, hello world is printed on the screen just in one line only. How easy is Python? Now, a variable is something which stores a value. Let's print the values of our variable. These three variables var1, var2 and var3 holds a value. We will print these values by printing these variables. Then we can also check what is the type of these values by using a type function. This 3 output shows the value of our three variables, and this 3 output shows the data type of these values. See how easy Python is. We are doing this only in one line. Now let's comment out. Let's comment out our code or just delete this. Now I will tell you what is a list. In Python, list is a type of an array which is used to hold different types of data. Like we can hold string, decimal and integer type values together inside a list. To declare a list, we use the syntax, this square brackets. And inside this we can store any type of data like string, integer, and float together. Let's print it out this list. I'm getting the list. Now, how we can append another element inside this list? To add another element inside this list, we can use a function append to this list, and within the parameters we can pass the value we want to add inside this list. This list1 is our list name and append is the function, and in the parameter I will pass, suppose I want to add string with my name. Then I will again print my list1. So in the starting, list is having 3 elements, and after we append another element, then list contains 4 elements. So let's see it is working. Now suppose what if I want to remove an item, then we will use remove function. I want to remove Python, then I will print again my list. See, Python is now removed. We are printing 3 times this list, that's why I'm getting 3 outputs in my screen. Hmm. Now what if I want to extend another list to this list? Suppose I want to join 2 lists together. This is my list 2, which is having this type of data, and I want to join these 2 lists together. Then what I want to use is list1 dot extend, this extend function. I am joining list1 with list2. I will print list1 because list2 is joined with list1. Let's see what's the output. See, are both the lists are now joined together. This is all about list. Now we will towards dictionary. Now dictionary is a type of data which is in the form of key and value. Now we can declare dictionary with this curly braces. This curly braces, right? Now everything inside a dictionary is in the format key and value. So I'm printing in Django we only use dictionary, for loop, variables. It's very important in Django. So please make your concepts clear. You can ask if you have any query. This is my dictionary with the key value pair. This is my key and this is my value. This is my key to and this is the value of my key to, and so on. Now what if I want to iterate or print each element inside this dictionary? I will use for loop when I want to iterate inside an array or a dictionary. Now indentation is very important in Python. Indentation is a block of code like we used in C++ with this curly braces. When we used a condition, suppose if something a greater than 0, then this block of code will execute something like this. I am just giving you an example. Else if condition is not met, then this block of code will execute. We don't use this curly braces in Python. Instead we use this indentation. We use this colon as a syntax of indentation, and after this by giving just 4 times space or 1 tab. 4 times space is equal to 1 tab, and then what we write here is the code of this loop, and after when we want to close this loop, then we want to just close this indentation. It is very important, so please make clear of indentation. Now for key in dict1, I want to print my key as well as the values in my dictionary. I can access the values by using the keys. This key will going after each key, and I'm iterating each key one by one. I'm printing each key as well as I'm printing the values of each key by using this syntax, dictionary and the key. I'm accessing the value. So just save my file and run the script again. See, key 1, key 2, key 3, 1, 2, 3. This is my key name which is coming from this, and these are my values 1, 2, 3 which is coming from this. Thanks. Uh, I can also get the same output by using the values function. I just need to change something here for key value in dict1 dot values. I'm printing key as well as my value directly, and let's see the output. Int object is not iterable. In which line this? Okay. I think this is not working right now. Let's leave it. This is used in earlier versions of Python, I think. I've told about indentation, I've told about list. Now what is a tuple? Tuple is something that we cannot change. Tuple is defined with the syntax simple brackets or parenthesis. The value of tuple is fixed. We cannot change or we cannot modify the values of a tuple. We, so please aware where you are using your list, dictionary and tuple. We will use these concepts in our Django tutorials, so don't get confused. We will going our concepts even more clear in Django. Now what is a for loop? For loop is used in iterating over a sequence of items. For suppose I have an array with items 1, 2, 3, 4 and I just want to iterate over these items, then I will use for item. Item is our key from which we will going to iterate. For item in array, I will print each item in this array. Suppose 1 to 3. Then what if we want to initialize these items in my another array with name array2? I will declare this as an empty array or empty list, and in my loop I will going to use uh, append function, as I want to append this array inside this array. Just item, each item 1 2 3 4 will be append in this array, and when the loop closes I will print my new array. Then see, first my items of first array are printed 1 2 3 4 one by one using a for loop. Then I created an empty array and I append these values 1 2 3 4 inside that empty array, and I printed that empty array after appending those values. Then I am getting this. Thanks. That's all about my first video. Thank you. If you like this video, then please share, subscribe, and even you give me advice if you want more clear explanations. Thank you. Bye.